Hi folks, and welcome to another video presentation. I'm going to do today is going to be on this Coachmen product. It's going to be a Catalina, and it's their standard product that they build, a couple different trim levels, but they build it out of the wood framing with the traditional corrugated aluminum siding they have. This is a 2018 model 243 RBS. It's going to have a rear bathroom, and it's going to have a big slide out. And what's impressive about this floor plan and this model, one of their best sellers nationwide, is because it's the smallest footprint for the largest square footage inside. And that's what so many people want when they get to where they're going. They love to be able to have all kinds of space to do what they need to, especially if they have a lot of kids and some pets and everything, be able to have floor space in case we get rain and bad weather that draws them to the inside. Most folks are going to be outside as much as they can, enjoy this beautiful weather. So let's start on the inside and then I'll finish up on the outside for you. Another big benefit that I try to point out for my clients is that if you'd like to have a lot of space, again in that small footprint, what you're going to get with this 243 is a rear bathroom, and you're going to get a super slide out, and the slide out is a good 3-foot depth and everything, not a shallow slide, which you hear some people talk about as well. This is going to be a full slide out, lots of room inside here. It gives you tons of floor space that you can see when you're there, and you're also going to see that the bathroom is still back here with plenty of room to get in and out. Have your shower, it's got a nice shower in there, which is the newest type of shower design as well. And you'll see that whenever you open up those split doors in the middle of that corner shower like that, they open inside, so you don't have that wet going to the outside, which makes it really nice and easy to deal with and maintain. As you're over here, and this area is going to be where you'll see lots of pantry and anything you need in this kitchen living area, which is also real nice to have. The slide out is going to include your booth dinette and your sofa bed. In this case, it looks to me like it's going to have the tri-folding sofa, and that's going to be a benefit if it is, and it is. So it's an optional feature that you can get versus the jackknife sofa that does little split folding and sleeps maybe one smaller adult or maybe two real small kids. This one's going to be tri-folding, so it will come all the way into the room, and it's going to be the width of probably like a queen bed, so you got a lot of room for a couple people my size could easily sleep on there. If you needed to, it's kind of nice to have that. The booth dinette certainly makes into a bed as well. That's going to be this kind of vinyl material they have with a nice 4.5-inch thick cushion on there for sitting for a long time. And they have these thermofoil tables, which are nice for having no seams, and that's really a long-lasting table design. Storage we have over here has got a shock to hold that up. Some companies don't. They just have to always have two hands to try to do something. There you can kind of now reach in and grab things. As we go around the rest of this big, large living area kitchen, which is where you spend most of your time, right? You have your double door refrigerator, which is a Norcold brand, so you can adjust the temperatures you want to. Actually, I apologize, this may not have it, may be an automatic temperature from the factory, so you can certainly check with me if you need to know any more about that on the end of the video. Phone number, call me. This is going to have a 3-burner stove. It's going to have your oven and your microwave up top with that optional type of stainless finish instead of the typical black, and that makes it nice for cleaning and good looks and appearances. You're going to also have these, which are nice for surfaces to do food preparation on, or pull those out, of course, and you'll have for your sink a nice deep sink in there. Makes it nice as well. They're going to have we're going to also have a lot of counter space in this design, and that's going to be around the back side there and all across here. They actually even have a couple stools if you did want to have some more kids or something, having some dining right here. That gives you the 2 there, plus another 4 comfortable adults over there and some other folks eating on their lap. So you can have a lot of folks in here, plus chairs and the end of that table. So really, again, the big deal about this particular floor plan and why it sells so well nationally, it's not hugely long, and yet it gives you, for a 24-foot box, it gives you a super slide and a lot of room inside of it, and it's really popular for that reason, especially, like I say, if you have pets and you have a lot of kids and whatever, it's nice to have some space in here to have your entertaining. You've got the full extension drawers here. You're going to have behind me a entertainment center, and also I'll point out that it does have this this faux rock type design around that fireplace, and though it looks like a gas fireplace, it's designed to look that way, so it's pretty. It is going to be electric, and it will be producing heat, and in cool days like we've had today in Oregon, it's a good time to run that electronically when you are hooked up to power. If you are out camping in the sticks and you don't have any power for plug-in or generator, then that you know, would not be of benefit to you. You'd want to have you have your furnace always, which is in the floor. In this one, you have your heat that runs throughout the floor. So you always have that cold weather protection, but this is a nice accessory if you are plugged into power somewhere, just to kind of run that on, again, cool days like today. And then you'll be able to use the power that you might have paid for that night in your stay. This right here is going to have more pantry for the kitchen, and also storage if you had a lot of games and video games and what have you. This center right here, entertainment center, completely will go ahead and run a DVD and a CD for music and run that on through your TV here. The bedroom in this master bedroom is real private. It's going to have a single door that gets us into here, and then you're going to have a nice walk around queen bed, and you'll have the storage over on the side, both sides, and you're also going to have access to this above area, as well as a couple of lights there for map lights if you need to, for reading lights, I should say, when you're in bed. You're going to have some nightstands on both sides of the bed with those plug-ins, so you'll have the ability to you know, plug in a CPAP machine or whatever you might have to do. Let me get out of the way here, and we'll go show you some stuff on the outside next. It also, with this design and layout, it does have a nice big patio awning. The bigger the patio awning, the more space you have out here, bigger the party, I call it. And they do have an actual little bracket, so this bracket can work if you wanted to have the TV brought outside. If you option for that setup, or you get another TV, you can have one that goes here and hooks up onto here and has the power. So, you know, kind of in the nice weather, we go camping in, it's nice to sometimes sit out here, watch TV, have the kids have something to watch, or if you're watching football or you're an avid sportsman fan, you want to do that. So as we go along, you do have the outside speakers, so you can have music playing outside as well as inside at the same time or at different times. When you go around the back, the spare tires mounted onto the bumper here, your outside shower, your black tank flush here, and a place to hold, that's to hold that shower handle rod that you can put in here for washing up. Your city water hookup and your power supply on this one comes inside here, and that's going to be like a 30 amp plug-in, of course, about 25 foot long. That's what you're going to have, and you'll be able to you know, hook that to your power. As we go back around this side where the slide out is, you've got easy access to your black and your gray handles right below here. Most of the products that we're bringing in at Guaranty are going to have what we like to see is a sealed undercarriage with the fabric, and it's also got heat going in, so for real cold weather, help protect those lines and everything up underneath, keep the rodents and everything at bay as well. So you're going to find that most of ours are going to have that winter package and that you know, that convenience package with them. So if you're in doubt or you're not sure, usually you can give me a call. Of course, I can tell you exactly what they have and what this one has if you don't see it on the video. Also, when we go along here in the front, it's going to have the pass-through storage all the way to the other side there. It's a nice height to get to. This has really good ground clearance. If you're talking about pulling it places, you're going to have some really good protection from dragging and all that, because it's got a natural nice high height on these Coachmens. I'll show you what I like about the Catalina design too as well, is I like how they do this front. Is that traditional manufacturers can have maybe corrugated aluminum going across this front as well too, and try to make it work that way. This right here is going to be not a fabric or not a Phylon material, it's going to be metal. And so by having this aluminum catch up under here and go all the way up 2 pieces, make it really nice for rigidity and for staying the same shape and the same look for years down the road, as opposed to getting warped and things like that that can happen with a more straight on and with the Phylon material versus this metal. So I like that improvement that they do here. And this also going to have the larger 7-gallon tanks, and this particular model is a Legacy Edition, and Legacy Edition means it has a lot more standard features in decorative features inside, like the stainless package and you know, upgraded fabrics and stuff like that you'll see, as well as some of the exterior things of having the larger tanks instead of the smaller 5-gallon. So there's some improvements here. We can go over those big differences that you want to know about. This floor plan is killer. It gives you lots of room. It's not huge. You can tow it with a half-ton truck pretty easily. It's going to be wood framing and aluminum siding and all that stuff, which is going to be a durable, rugged product to take off-road and go places in, and that's what's nice about that wood framing. And even though it's a little bit heavier, it still works really well for most of those half-ton trucks out there. And then I think we'll see that you have the heavy-duty stabilizer bars all the way around, all four corners, that are going to be easy to deal with. You can have the nut style here, which I believe is the 5/8, I think, is the size of that. And but you can again call me and ask me, and I'll let you know. One thing you want to know, at Guaranty in Junction City, we've been in business for 51 years, a long time. I've been there 27. And again, I can answer questions for you on this product and all kinds of products that we have here at Guaranty. And so spend the time, look at this video like you did. You have questions, write them down, call me, let me know if I can answer any more for you. You can also email me. There should be communication that you can do that with, but if you don't have any problems, you can call Guaranty through our email network and they'll get you through to me, guys. If you have any more questions, that's fantastic. Let's get them answered for you, and let's get you out there camping and having some fun. And remember, at Guaranty in Junction City, it's an RV show every day.